Good morning, good morning. Hopefully somebody will be on this morning. If not, we're going to go ahead and go with it. I'll give everybody a minute and I'm going to share this over to the other page. All right, let's see if anybody's on with me this morning. Nope, just me. I'm going to hang out here for a minute to see if anybody joins me. If not, I'm just going to go ahead with the class. You can watch the replay. I do have some housekeeping items to go over. It is August the 1st. Can you believe it? Summer is winding down. We still have some time though. So, but I can't believe that my grandsons will be back in school in 3 weeks. That's crazy. But anyway, oh, there is someone popped on. Say hi if you're popping on. Let me know. I know this is streaming both to Facebook and YouTube. So I have some YouTubers that are watching me. Hi, Rochelle. Might just be us this morning. I'm just going to hang out here for a minute or two to see if anybody else joins us. Then I'm going to go and get started because I have 6 cards to show this morning with this While I'm Away class that I'm offering. So, yes, I leave for Chincoteague on Sunday morning. We'll be gone for a week for our family beach week. Excited for that. But all right, I'm going to go right into the housekeeping items. So if you're watching the replay, you can comment too. But if you're popping on, you might have to go back and watch the replay just to get some of this news. Well, first of all, my October retreat or fall retreat registration went out this morning, and I know some of you have already registered. Yay! I am offering a special blending class with that retreat, and so you can sign up for that as well. Cindy and I were planning last evening. We talked a good bit. We are planning an amazing, creative, fun day in October. Stamfest 2.0 October. It's right in Littlestown, real close here for local gals. Don't worry if you're not local, you can always do a to-go packet. And we're part of this event is a fundraiser for Cindy's nephew, Micah. He has stage 4 spinal cancer. Hello, Joan. He is a 37-year-old man with four young kids at home, and Cindy told me yesterday they called in hospice. So it's not looking good, and if by chance he has passed before October, the proceeds will go to his family, his wife and their 4 kids. So there's a special make and take class it's a take and make class that you can add on to this. But there's going to be a 10 card session Saturday, October the 4th from 1 to 5 p.m. here in Littlestown. It's going to be a lot of stamping, a lot of displays, door prizes, giveaways, raffles, all kinds of fun stuff. So you'll want to join us. More information will be coming out about this the week of August the 18th. Registration will be open. So just mark your calendars and save the date. I know we've been talking about it for a little bit, but it's going to be a fun event. Okay. All right. I will be on vacation next week, so there will not be any live stamping next week. Oh, Joan, I did leave you a message. I hope you got it. I'm not sure you did, but good morning, ladies. Glad you're popping on. But yes, we will be at the beach next week, and then the following week we will be back to normal scheduling. Okay, and thank you for being understanding yesterday. We had pickles to do. We did 22 quart of dill pickles yesterday. So that was exciting, and every one of them sealed. So that made me happy. Okay, so today I'm going to show you, I don't have the registration complete for this. I'm going to complete it this afternoon, get it up so you can register for this. This is a special While I'm Away class. I've been saving these stamp sets. These are the ones from Celebration, the heart-shaped ones. I actually have, I think, 12 of these. It actually is a bundle. So you get the dies and the stamp set. And you might have got it during Celebration in the first part of the year. If you did, you can still take the class. So here's the deal. It's a 6-card class. We are using this Pinzika, I think that's how you say it, inspiration paper. This is not my normal style, but I do like the paper. So we have this print. And then this one, it's got gold going through it. Misty Moonlight, gold, and Petal Pink. And we have this one. These prints. And then you have this one with all the vases. But I thought I would pair it with the heart-shaped, and we're using the other side, this side, for most of the projects. Okay, so you get a half a pack of that. You get a pack of the Charming Shimmer Faceted Dots. You get a roll of this gold mesh ribbon, and 6 projects. And then you can have the opportunity to add the stamp set on for $5 if you don't already have it. If you have the stamp set, then you're good to go. But if you don't already have the stamp set, you can add it on for $5. But this is limited. I only have 12 of these bundles. So once they're gone, okay? So after I get off of here, we're gonna work on some to-go packets. I have the mailings that I'm getting caught up on, and I'm gonna finish registration and get that out to everybody. And then I'm closing my studio until I get back from the beach. But anyway, so I wanted to share this class with you because I thought it's a really pretty class. So let's get started with the first project. Remember, you get the dies and the stamps with the bundle. So for an additional $5 onto the class, you can get the stamp set as well. But yeah, I can, Joan. Okay, so, all right, here is the first project. So we're going to start out with a basic white. And I cut that at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of the DSP, which is cut by a 4x4 square. And we're just going to add that. Actually, I'm going to add ribbon. I'm going to be pretty scarce with this ribbon because we used it for class this month, and I only have this little piece left. So if it's supposed to have ribbon on the card, it might not have it on this sample. But you're going to get a whole roll of it with your card kit. And there will be a PDF, and then of course this video will be up for a month. But it's on Facebook. But if you're looking for any old videos or any old classes, my YouTube channel has them up forever. So they're all over there on YouTube. Which I should really probably try to figure out how to grow that a little bit, because you know, you shouldn't have all your eggs in one social media basket, right? Right. Okay. All right. I was just checking, my phone was buzzing. Nothing important. Okay, so then we have these 2 pieces here. This is cloud cover, and we are going to stamp. I'm going to stamp in Misty Moonlight. Let me see. This Misty Moonlight was a little needed re-inked. Let me grab my other one to see if it's any darker. It should be, because I think this has barely been used. So we have Misty Moonlight. I'm going to stamp the heart. Yeah, much better. And then I'm going to layer it onto this piece of cloud cover. Thanks, Corinne. And then we are going to pop it up. Actually, I'm going to add the little filigree heart die cut that I cut out. And I use cloud cover for this. Okay, so there we go. Then I'm going to add dimensionals on this to pop it up. They had, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Chincoteague Island. That's where we go, Chincoteague Island, Virginia, to the beach. They had their pony swim this week. It was their 100th year for pony swim. And I was just watching a video, watching the ponies swim across the channel. Okay, this one says, my heart goes with your heart. We never go for pony pinning. It's too crazy. But we usually end up going the week after when the island's very quiet because a lot of people have already been there for pony pinning. So, yep, that's where we're headed. Okay, we're going to stick this right here. And I have cut out these two, cut out a little flower from Petunia Pop paper. And then I have these little leaves that are in the die cut part of the bundle. Well, actually, I want to pop this up with a dimensional. Make sure everything's streaming okay. Here. I knew that was going to stick there. Today is Freebie Friday here on my channels. I just didn't get it posted. I will post it when I'm done here. And we are going to use these dots, even though these are not the ones you'll be getting. You'll be getting the shimmery ones, the Charming Shimmer. I thought I had an extra pack. These are actually promised to somebody, so I'm going to send it out today for 100,000. That doesn't surprise me. The Pony Swim is the biggest money maker for their fire department there on the island. So they've been doing it for 100 years. So there we go. All right, so you can get this class, and it's one of each because there's 6 cards. Okay, so here is the next one. Once again, I did basic white and I cut it at 4 1/4. Like I said, we've been going to the island for over 32 years and we've never done Pony Swim just because it's just crazy. I always wait till the week after. Okay, so we have this piece of DSP I cut out and I'm going to layer this onto the Misty Moonlight. To be honest with you, the flip side of this paper, this whole suite was not my style. I have seen some cute things done with it, but the other side, this side of the paper is very nice, very neutral. You can use it for a lot of things. Okay, so I did cut out a circle with the stylish shapes, and we're just going to layer that right over top of there. Just like that. I don't know that I have enough ribbon. Maybe I do to go around this one. You love the DSP, do you? Yeah, it's not me. Oh, except for the flip side, I do like that. But like I said, I have seen some cute stuff done with it. So, okay, so there we go. We're gonna add this to the card. I have a heart cut out of white that we're going to just add to the card front. I think I'm lagging just a little bit, ladies. No, let's check here. Okay, we're going to add this right here to the card. Nope, not too bad. Okay, now let me bring in, where's that paper? Here it is. I'm gonna use the back of this because I have 3 flowers cut out here with the white, and we're going to bring in just a little bit of Petunia Pop ink with one of the small blending brushes, and we're just going to kind of tap these flowers. There we go. We'll pop those up with dimensionals. I'm going to stamp the greeting tag first. This little tag die is in the stamp set. So which one did I, oh, thank you. We're going to stamp it with a thank you. And we'll pop this up too. If I can, oh, I just threw them over to the side. Just throwing everything around this morning. Nope. It's sticking everywhere. Okay, we're gonna add this to the card. I'm just gonna stick this right here, and then I'm gonna add my flowers. And then we'll add some gems. But like I said, remember these gems are not the gems that will come with your class. You'll get the flat shimmery ones. Well, they're a little flatter. There we go. So there you go. There's the second one. Okay. All right, moving right along, we have our third one here. Yeah, this is a great stamp set for all occasions. Okay, so we're starting this with basic white. This one is 5.5 by 8.5. And then we have 3 pieces of the DSP. So we're gonna start out with these two. So I'm just gonna layer that right here. And this one, just overlapping that one just a tad bit. And then this piece will go right across here. Actually, I'm only halfway through, Pat. This is a 6-card class that I'm offering while I'm away with the heart-shaped bundle from Celebration. If you do not have the bundle, I have like 6 bundles. No, 12 bundles that I'm offering that you can tack on for $5, and then, or you can take the class. I'm gonna pull this in so I don't get ink everywhere. This is actually the circle that I cut out from this one. Okay, then we are going to stamp this right there. I do have a die cut heart from the cloud cover that we're gonna add. Okay, I'm gonna pop this up. I have another tag that I cut out from, this is in the set as well. So we're gonna use Just Because I Care, little greeting in the set. There's a lot of these cute little greetings in this set. Just Because I Care, we're gonna pop this up with the smaller dimensionals, mini dimensionals. Flowers that I cut out with Petal Pink cardstock. So we're going to use dimensionals to pop those up on the card. So with this class, you will get, it's 6 cards, 6 designs. And then you would get half a pack of the DSP, the ribbon, the gems. And then if you do not have the heart-shaped stamp set, I have 12 of those bundles. You can add on that and purchase it for $5 extra. Okay, I think that that's all I have a bunch of these little leaves that I cut out. So we're just gonna use these two right here. Just to add some leaves around here. There we go. And then the gems, of course. This might be my favorite one. I like them all though, really. It's a nice bundle. I don't think it got enough love during celebration. So, there we go. So there's this one. This could be a perfect wedding card. In fact, my niece is getting married this month. So I might just switch out the greeting and make it a wedding card. How about that? Here is number 4. So this is 5.5 by 8.5 basic white. And I ran this through the timber folder. Actually, I was only going to make this a 6-card class, but as I'm thinking, I might make it a 12-card class. You can get 2 of each. Well, how about that? Sort of like it would be like a Stamp-A-Stack to go. Well, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to stamp it on the white. Be just about anything. Okay, I'm going to stamp this thoughts. It says my thoughts of you are all heart shaped. Now, isn't that sweet? That could be a great anniversary greeting right there. So sweet. Okay, I'm going to stamp this off. I'm going to ink it up in Misty Moonlight and stamp it off. Our cloud cover ink has issues. So there we go. And then I'm just gonna, look, I've got ink all over my hands and no wipes over here. Just wipe them on my hands. There we go. And then I'm going to add that right there. Let's pop this up. You think that's why Drista's watching? Drista's watching? Is she being a lurker? I didn't see that Drista was watching. Huh. Oh, because of the wedding? Yeah, she's got some work to do. There we go. We're gonna add that right there. Okay, and then I stamp these in Petunia Pop and cut them out. There's a die cut just for this stamp set, just for this stamp. Three flowers, the trio of flowers. We're gonna pop that up. I know you have the set, Pat. Registration for this won't be out until like later this afternoon. I'm finishing it up and now I'm gonna add it, make it a 12 card thing. So it'll only be open for a week. It closes next week on the 11th because I'll be back from the beach then, and then I'll get everything shipped and ready to roll. Okay. We're going to add these little leaves here. I'm pretty sure, Pat, you have it. If not, I have 12. 12 here. Okay, there we go. So there is this one. Alrighty, we have 2 more. Switching colors a little bit, we're going with the cloud cover base, 4 1/4 by 11. And I did run this piece through the damask folder, so that'll be our next layer. And we're going to be stamping on the square here. Once again, I'm going to ink it up and stamp it off. Weddings, I figured it would be. There we go. And then we're going to put some glue on this, and this is cut out of the Misty Moonlight paper. We're going to pop this up. You'll have to let me know what colors she went with, Drista. Okay, I'm gonna layer this here. I did cut the label at this time out of crumb cake. So we're going to make this a thank you. So we're just going to ink this up. And I just cut this off just a tad bit. Almost can guarantee you. Thank yous, bridal shower invites, all that stuff. Been there, done that. It was a lot of fun. Okay, I cut these out, these little sprigs. It's another die that's in the bundle. I cut those out of petal pink paper. So I'm just going to stick these in here behind here. And I am out of this ribbon because we used it for class this month. So just imagine you have this little tiny ribbon here. And then I'm going to scatter some of these petal pink gems on here. Okay, so that's that one. Alrighty, one more. And we are switching this up just a tad bit. Here is this one. Okay, so the base of this one is Misty Moonlight. Then I have another piece of Misty Moonlight here, and I am going to take these 2 pieces of DSP and add them to the card. And I overlapped it just a tad bit. And then we will add that. I cut a heart out of the gold foil and some flowers out of the gold foil. So I'm just going to add some seal to this. And we're just going to layer it there, and then add a couple gems to these flowers. Oh, my fingers doesn't want, I have to find my pick tool. Gee, you might want to give up here. There we go. There we go. Okay, I have this one that I cut in half for this one. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add the hello to that. The little tiny hello, if I can find it. Huh. Did I bring it over? I should have. Alrighty. Oh, way over here it is. Way over here. Okay, we're going to ink that up with the Misty Moonlight, the hello, and pop it up. I'll put another little tiny one on there. Okay, up here. And there you go. So there is this. You love the blue card. This one might be my least favorite. But anyway, I'm going to show you these all together here. I love the cloud cover one for sure. And there we go. So here, let me see. I'm going to pull them into the camera more. There you go. Okay, like I said, registration will be out later. Yeah, Colleen, you will. Registration will be out later today. I have 12 of the bundles. That if you do not get it during celebration, 12. You can add this on to the class, or what you get is you get a half pack of DSP, full pack of gems, full pack of ribbon, PDF, and I am making it a 12 card class. You can actually 2 of each design. So you can keep one and send one, or you can save them and not put the greetings on until you need them. They make great birthday cards, anniversary. It's all occasion. Valentine's, birthday, anniversary, wedding. Yeah, even just a thinking of you. Happy birthday card. So anyway, great set. Like I said, I don't think it got enough love during celebration. So I thought I would bring it to you while I'm at the beach. So while I'm away, 12 card class for the price of an 8 card class. I'm not going to increase the cost. You can add on the heart-shaped bundle for $5 if you don't have it, but there are only other 12 there. The class will be open for 1 week. Well, a little bit more than a week. I'm closing it when I get back from the beach. But yeah, registration will be out. I will post and send an email out when it's out, so you can get in on it. And for those of you who love to go to our retreat, our October retreat registration went out this morning. You can sign up for that. And I have, mark your calendar, save the date for a special Stamp Fest on World Card Making Day, October the 4th. And it is also a fundraiser event as well. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me, and I will see you soon. I will be away next week, so I'll be posting some beach pictures. Yeah, so just hang out. And today's Freebie Friday, so as soon as I'm off of here, I will post about